Alright, welcome to Eat Your Backyard, my YouTube channel where I talk about all kinds of landscaping stuff and edibles and ornamentals. In this video, we're going to answer the question, what kinds of cool fruit trees can you get at your local home improvement store? I live in Florida, and there are some options. Here's a section of palm trees. Let's just take a look at those first. Look at that, they got the mighty Robolini here. That's good all day long. Let's look at the one main feature of the Robolini, the horribly debilitating spines. Yeah, that's something you're going to have to deal with, although they are super hardy. What's this, foxtail palm? Yeah, big foxtail palm. That's the only way to go with a foxtail palm, is to get one that's kind of big. But a very, very tough one to grow in terms of needing lots of fertilizer. They get yellowy leaves very easily. This one's been trimmed back just at about the edge of its ability to stay alive. They need a lot of fronds on them to be healthy. That's classic, the Coco's palm right there. Not sure why you pay $129 for a palm tree that small, but you know, it's off to a start at least, and it looks pretty healthy. You always want to look for like yellowing leaves in palm trees when you buy them. If they're yellow, that means they're caloric. They don't have enough. They don't have enough fertilizer to make them what they need to be. Here's some more. Here's some more foxtail palms. Now that's a better way to go. Actually, a little bit smaller, but much more hardy. And look at this, the fishtail palm. Yeah, that one looks. Is it fishtail palm? Yeah, I think it is. Oh, the fox, no, it's another foxtail. Sorry, it looked like the fishtail. It's another foxtail palm. Yeah, that's a pretty one to get. The coconut tree. That's a beast. Look at that. Beware. $100. You grow it out of a coconut, no problem yourself. But yeah, growth rate fast, and I mean like crazy fast. You want to have a 70-foot tall tree? Go ahead and get one of these bad boys. Yeah, look at that hardiness, cold hardiness down to about 40 to 30, so it's going to bite it as soon as it gets cold. And the height, I don't know if it has the height on there, but yeah, it's just going to get gigantic. And then they're going to be dropping bomb on you from up high. So I would not recommend getting a coconut tree unless you have a real big area, and if you do, get a small one. It's filled up with sagos, and look at this, here we go, Areca Madness, Areca palms. Man, $39 for that. Yeah, dude, just get one at Walmart. It would be my advice. There's no need to spend that kind of money on Areca. This thing is going to grow like so incredibly fast when you plant it. There's just no need to do it. They got an interesting fan palm back in there. That would be a good one. Oh yes, the sago, Madagascar palm. The first thing I point out is if you go like this, you get poked. It's like a bunch of needles, but oh, this one's starting to sprout. That's a pretty healthy looking sago. In the right applications, like a specimen, that'd be good. Goes down to all sizes. Heck, you could grow this one just by taking a cutting off of one pretty quickly. Actually beautiful, nice sagos. Look how dark green that is. That's a healthy palm for sure. It's growing vigorously. It's about the right size for that pot. That's some good deals for sure. The queen palm. Now there you go. That's more like it. That queen palm is going to grow up so fast. It's a little guy. And that's what it's going to look like when it's full size for sure. It won't take long for it to reach up. If I'm going to get a queen palm, I'm getting one this size, and I'm going to hit it with fish around the base, and it's going to go off. Look at that. Nice. I like that. Sometimes the clumping palm. Here's some more of those Areca. There's another coconut. Now this one is it the same one? I don't know. Sometimes you can get the yellow, the Malaysian coconuts. Yeah, growth rate fast. That's not the one. You can get a Malaysian coconut that's more like a dwarf coconut that grows more slowly. The Bismarck fan palm. That's a beauty. That is my favorite out of all these for sure. You like that? It's got that silvery. It's got that silvery look on it. I think they call it Puerto Rican hat palm. But anyway, it is just super interesting, distinct. Look at how it pops against this other green. That's why you get it. You put it up against something like that that's darker green, and then you have this color, which is like a whitish gray, and just really goes off. Yeah. And then moving on down, more coconut palms, and here is one of the dreaded. Some people love them. Don't mean to offend, but I mean not offend specifically. But the white bird of paradise, this thing is a beast. It'll start off like this, and within about 10 years, it's going to be unmanageable, in my opinion. And it'll grow so fast. See how these things snap over? They just snapped over here. They're going to snap over in your yard too from the wind, and then they're going to die and turn brown, and you got like a million of these things to, and plus they will have shoots off this clump. They planted 3 here separately from cuttings, but it's going to grow so many more in any kind of the right situation. So I would warn against it unless you are up in the, well, unless you have a gardener that can deal with it. Here we go, more little palms. Oh, the areca palms are just going off. Yeah, some interesting choices for palm trees for sure here. Now here's the passion flower. Problem is, that's not the kind that gives edible passion fruit. I do want a passion flower. In fact, I had another video where I was talking about what to plant in the corner of my yard, and a lot of people said the passion flower. I'm going to do it, passion fruit. But you see, this is not the kind that gives fruit, and I really have got to find that kind. So that's not fruit. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, citrus. So many types of citrus, but I bet there's some interesting stuff in here too besides citrus. The lemon tree, that's a good pick. If I was going to get some citrus in my yard and was looking for something hardy, I think I'd go for a lemon or a grapefruit. I'm thinking of getting a grapefruit tree, even though the fruit's kind of nasty. It's still good. Oh, there's a mango tree. What kind of mango tree do we have here? Averrhoa indica. Okay. Don't know that one. Problem with a mango tree that size is it's a mango tree that size. You can see it's been grafted onto rootstock. That's a good thing. And it is healthy, but man, you got a long time to go before you're going to see any mangoes off that guy. I would definitely go big on mango trees. Even these citrus trees, I wouldn't get them so small. You see, this one's already got fruit on it that you might think that's appealing. If you plant this, take all these off because you don't want it to slow down the growth. You want it to veg out and grow roots the first year. A lot of them have flowers on them. If you have any kind of salt in your irrigation, and they're just going to bite it, and that's for sure. They're not going to do too well with salty irrigation. This is more like it. It's a lemon tree that's bigger. You know, it's already got some meat to it, but still it's not tall enough for my yard. You see, they just recently cut off the top pieces. That's interesting. I bet it's because they were getting a little brown. You can see it's got a little aphid damage in here already, so it's got a little, it's coming with some guests for sure. That's another thing to look for is canker and aphid on these things. This is a solid bet all day, every day, and that is a papaya tree. They grow fast and easily, and if I didn't have a gigantic one that just fell down, I would get this one. The thing you got to look for with a papaya tree is to make sure it's a female. Now this one is, and you can see if you look very carefully, it's just got one little sprout there. If you're going to buy it in a store like this, you're almost guaranteed that you're going to get a female, but only the female give the fruit. If you get a male papaya tree, say you plant it from a seed and let it grow tall, you might be disappointed that it will never give seeds. Yeah, the lime, like I said, the lime and the lemon, and especially the grapefruit, are the hardiest. If I was going to pick one right now for my yard, which is very salty, I'm picking the tallest one possible. I'd probably pick like a ruby red grapefruit or something like that. In fact, I might get one. Now that I'm looking through it, I want to buy one. I wonder how much they are. What do you think? You want to get a citrus tree? They are, drum roll, $39. That's not too bad. That's about right. Some of these are pretty tall too. I have to find the one that's the Mac Daddy though, because I need the taller one. It's got to be up and above the level of, yeah, this one has hope. This one here. Let's see. That's tangerine. Yeah, I don't know. They don't really have any grapefruits that are the size I'm looking for. Oh, they have one back there. I don't know. I might. But out of all these trees, yeah, that's about it for fruit. The papaya would be my top pick, then the grapefruit. And the problem with the citrus trees is they're just really, really short. Oh, I see one other thing that is inedible. The rose, notoriously hard to grow where I live. Oh yeah, the sea grape. Now these will give you some sea grapes, which are decent kind of fruit, but they get gigantic. They're very easy to grow. They're one of my favorites. They just need a lot of trimming, and they'll drop these leaves. Understand that they're going to drop these gigantic cardboard style leaves everywhere, and they'll just blow all over your yard. So they're somewhat of a dirty tree. Other than that, I think that's about it for edibles. Yeah, oh, well, oh, here's an edible that you might not know about. This is the hibiscus.
Watch out, there's a bee.
Woo! Yeah, almost got a bee sting. Glad not, thanks, Jonathan. I avoided the bee sting. Yeah, that's edible. That's a hibiscus flower. I'm sure it doesn't taste too good, but they can be eaten. That's the single. They have the others, which are the doubles that have more than one petal. They kind of look like a carnation almost, but I like the singles. I think they're super cool. They got bees around them. That's kind of interesting. Looks like they got all singles here. Hibiscus is a solid choice all day because they just grow very easily. They do take some fertilization though. All right, so as you can see, there are some interesting options even at your standard home improvement store. Interesting edible options. All right, searching for more edibles, and I just found 2 interesting ones. This is right here, variegated ginger. That produces ginger root. Not the best ginger root for eating, but it can be eaten, and it's very pretty. Problem is that I've had with this plant in my yard is that it's a little bit salt resistant, so it gets burned leaf tips. Oh, here's another good one. The Monstera deliciosa. Yeah. It's like what you see on Hawaiian shorts. That's a beauty. Oh no, that's split leaf philodendron. Okay, I take it back. That's not Monstera. Yeah, Monstera deliciosa, I have some videos about it. It's a semi-poisonous type of philodendron, but it can be eaten. It tastes like pineapple and banana. If you eat this, you will die. It's split leaf philodendron, so don't eat that. Alright, your yard. Hey, if you like this video, don't forget to like it. If you'd like to see more like it, be notified as they come out, go ahead and subscribe to Eat Your Backyard, and thanks for watching.